It's the SJS show, 773-340. Excuse me.
Keep peeking in.
3609, facebook.com/the SJS show, the SJSshow.com. Hey, y'all. So, hey, y'all.
Hey.
Clipped us out. All right. Don't get so excited. All right, we have Shalon. You know her. She's one of the original hosts of the SJS show, and she is also a frequent guest on this version of the Sean Jackson show. They're dropping things. They're getting Jello shots. They're getting prepared because Shalon is about to be interviewed. As you can see on the live screen there, we have a cover of a book.
Lies, bitterness.
I don't like that color.
Is it bitterness or betterness?
I think that's her latest.
Bitterness.
That's her latest book there.
Lies, bitterness, deceit, revenge, and jealousy.
Lessons learned.
This is so professional.
Oh, it's a little apple and everything.
So, Shalon, talk to us about. So, you're an author. I don't think we've ever talked about this. So, you've written books, and talk to us about that.
So, hi.
Hi.
Hello. Hi. I am an authorist. That's not a word, but I kind of made it up.
Hi, Shalon L. Coleman.
It came from girlfriends. You know, she was an authorist.
She's an authorist.
So I do have 3 books, and they can all be purchased on Amazon or my website, which is my name, ShalonLColeman.org. ShalonLColeman.org. And they're very good.
And if you don't know how to spell her name, look at the live feed. Her name is on the bottom of the screen there. So that .org. Yes.
I cannot.
Hey,
and
Trinier.
they're all very good books too. What is Glenn doing?
Nothing.
All right. So
yeah.
Okay. Is this your latest book, The Lessons Learned? Is this the last one?
So that is the last one that I wrote, but it's a part 2. It's a part 2 to the first one.
And the first one was called?
The first one was called A Better Place, and this is part 2.
To the better place.
Lessons Learned is a part 2 to Better Place.
Can you give?
I cannot.
I can't stand Glenn.
They try to be serious.
Can you give us a?
So then we have a second book that has nothing to do with the first and the third one, and it's called As Faith Would Have It.
Oh, I see. So the first one and the third are together.
Yes.
The second one just slipped on in there.
It did.
All right. So give us a synopsis of what's happening in the first and the third books. What's that about?
So the first one is basically about a group of friends. Is geared more so of 3 brothers that are construction workers. Well, they own their own construction company, and they're all PKs.
Oh, preacher's kids.
Mm-hmm.
I was about to say PK. Okay.
Yeah, and then 2 of them are ministers, and the oldest one, he hasn't stepped into his position as a minister yet because he has infidelity problems. So the book opens up with his wife really loving their relationship and thinking that she's in a faithful marriage, and then she finds out that she's not. And
it sounds like Greenleaf.
Yeah, right. So
sound like the Lori letter.
it do sound like the Lori letter.
Go ahead,
yeah, he struggles with that, becoming a pastor because he has issues. And the other 2 brothers also have issues being pastors. Everybody got their own things going on. And I love the book because it's a lot of truth in it, and it's a lot of my life in it, and there's a lot of my friends' lives in it. I lost a lot of friends behind it because they felt like I was telling their business, but I really wasn't.
Isn't it kind of like fiction? Or I get them mixed up, fiction and nonfiction.
It's fiction.
Okay, that means it's make believe. Sort of, no.
Yeah, no, it's made up. Okay, so here's the thing. Some of it is
the names have been changed to protect the innocent.
The not so innocent.
Not so innocent. Okay.
Yes. So yeah.
So also a play from The Best Man when he wrote the book, and he told all their business, but he changed their name.
Yeah.
But they read the book and figured it out who was what. Okay.
Yeah. So that's what kind of happened to me. I lost a couple of friends behind it, but they probably wasn't friends anyway if I lost them behind them.
And you knew they truth, so boom.
Yeah, and then it's not like, somebody else can go on and
figure it out.
Yeah,
They don't know you.
You know you, so you know that's
I know me
for your story, but
I know me.
Yeah. So then it was so good. A lot of people loved the book, and I got threats that it needed to be part 2 because it was 800 pages, mind you.
It was a big book.
It was more than a Bible.
Yeah, that first book was rather large.
800 pages.
Yes,
so people was like, no, what happened to her, and what happened to her, and what happened to him? So that's where Lessons Learned came in, because I picked up on some of the characters and finished out their story and what was going on with them.
Cool. And then the As Faith Would Have It that came in the middle there, that has nothing to do with the preacher's kids.
So that one came from me having a dream, and it's kind of real life too. So what happens with Faith, she's from Atlanta, and she has a big major thing that happens in her life that pushes her out of the state because she wanted to do something different. So she moves to Chicago to move in with her childhood best friend who moved here to go to school.
Okay.
So she moves in, lives on Lakeshore Drive, nice condo, and she finds out that her friend is not really who she thinks she is.
Okay.
And in the midst of all of that, she falls in love with her friend's sister's fiance.
Oh, that's a whole type of.
She didn't know her friend was a hoe.
No.
Or that ain't what it is.
Yeah, she didn't know.
Once upon a time, not long ago.
I was a hoe.
I love my sing-alongs.
So yeah, she did not know that her friend was a hoe.
All right.
But then she finds out.
Oh.
A whole bunch of stuff jump down, jump off.
Well, you have to read the book to find out what happened.
Yeah, you got to read it.
And
It's
where
real
are we
good.
going to get these books?
Shalon, Coleman.org. SHALONLCOLEMAN.org.
On her website, and it's also on Amazon.
Yeah, but if you want it signed,
Oh, you got to go through you on your
Yeah.
website. Okay.
because Amazon is going to also charge you for shipping, I'm going to ship it to you for free. Just buy the book and I'll sign it.
All right. So
Lies, bitterness, deceit, revenge, and jealousy.
Lessons learned.
Wow.
So there's a few lessons that's learned in the second book.
And somebody here a little bitter. Then the deceit comes in. Somebody got mad at something.
Yeah.
And then they want to retaliate with revenge. And then they jealous. Oh, I like it.
He done put some stuff together over there.
So there's 3 books: A Better Place, As Faith Would Have It, and Lessons Learned. A Better Place and Lessons Learned is a
Part 2.
Part 1 and 2, and As Faith Would Have It is a totally different story. But go to her website at Shalon Coleman, ShalonLColeman.org. That's SHALONLCOLEMAN.org. I'll put that up on the live stream here in just a minute. While she talks about her new project that she's doing, that the
stripping.
the Sean Jackson Show will probably be producing coming up here soon. So
It's
talk to us
stripping.
about what this new project is and how we can help you with that. How we, the listeners, and the crew can help you with that.
So this started with a conversation that me and a couple of my girlfriends was having a couple of weeks ago. And the dating scene sucks right now for individuals over 30. So we were just trying to figure out what was so hard, because it's really hard to date after 30. And we was just figuring out, like, is it every individual that makes it hard, or is the whole concept hard? So I decided to do a video blog and just talk about it, just have open dialogue and talk about what's going on and try to just get some back and forth,
Some feedback.
So I interviewed a lot of people, almost 50.
Wow.
And some of the answers, all of these people are single, and they're, the dating scene. Some of the answers are freaking amazing. But what I did realize is that the men and the women were not on the same page.
Of course.
Like some of the
Usual.
questions that I asked all of the same questions to both men and women, but the women was giving me answers, and their answers wasn't matching up with the men answers, and the men was like, the women do need to do this, and the men, like, so we're not on the same page. So I feel like if I open up this dialogue with this video blog and give out some of the answers that I got from doing the interviews, then it'll probably give us a little more understanding of what's going on and why we're making it so hard to date after 30, because I think that we're making it hard. It's not really hard. It's not supposed to be hard, but we're making it hard. So, I
Oh
have
my
yet-
God, my website just appeared over on our newsfeed. Look at that.
OMG. It's like
Yes,
it's a miracle.
like Shalon Coleman, like .org.
Y'all so professional around here.
That's what we do.
I just love it.
She said it was like it was breaking news.
So, right. 'cause
It was.
Got real excited about that. So,
Yes.
so where are we with the
Video blog.
blog
So
now?
me and my brother, because he got on board, he thought it was a really good idea as well. Him being 43 and single with no children. His whole idea is totally different from mine. Like, I'm gonna bring y'all some Jesus, and he gonna bring y'all some devil.
Okay.
So it's gonna be a whole interesting thing with both of us behind the video. But we were supposed to do it last week. I never got to it. Just been so busy. Hopefully we'll get to it by next weekend.
So, can you run through how your interview works with the crew here? Just run through
Yeah.
the questions, because we have people watching and they may want to participate and you may have some interview answers right here on the show.
Yeah. So the first video blog that I'm going to do, we're going to talk about why we're single, why we think we're single. So the first question that I asked everybody was, why do they think they're single? And the answers was different. I had one person told me that she don't even know. She has absolutely no idea why she's single. And I had a lot of the men said they're single by choice. That's just what they prefer.
So if there's anybody watching right now that's single, the first question is, while she's talking, maybe you want to participate. The next question depends on what your answer is.
Right.
So the first question is, why do you think you're single?
Why do you think you're single?
So if you want to
Yeah,
participate
baby.
in that, go ahead and put that on the page there, and we'll give you the next question. But what was some of the responses you got?
So some of the guys, a lot of the guys, their answers were they're single by choice. They just decided that they just didn't want to be in a serious relationship. A lot of the women, this is the thing, a lot of the women said they are single because they decided that they didn't want to settle. You know,
Okay.
settle for the BS, settle for the lying, settle for the cheating.
So
you
I'd rather
know,
be by
just,
myself.
Just to be in the relationship, they didn't want to settle. But here's the thing. A couple of them have FBs.
FBs.
FB.
That's a freak buddy.
Oh,
It's not a
Friends
fat
with
bitch.
benefits.
Say it, Glenn.
Totally not a fat bitch, Glenn.
Hey, John.
Friends with benefits.
Yes.
Okay.
So a lot of them have friends. A lot of the women that I talked to that said that they were single because they didn't want to settle have friends with benefits.
That's FWB.
but
Totally
Right.
different than an FB.
Well,
Same
FB
thing.
is F buddy.
okay.
Right.
Totally
But
different.
here's the thing.
You know,
So you're still not in a real relationship. So you're still settling.
So we curse on the show, right?
So a fuck buddy is totally
Right.
different than a friends with benefits.
Because I'm like, what the hell
I
is an
came
FB?
with Lori.
Okay.
But you know what? Not really.
Yes, it is.
How do you feel? It's
It
different.
is. Because a fuck buddy understands that I only call you just to fuck you. A friend
Yeah.
with benefit, you might go to movies with, you might go to dinner with,
I get
you
it.
do other things with. Those are totally
Because
different.
you're still my friend.
So you're saying that you would date your friends with benefits because that's
yeah,
dating.
your friends with benefits
no,
is
not
usually
necessarily.
somebody. It's
I
not.
don't think so.
Your friends with benefit is somebody that's just like a friend, like you want to go hang out. So I'm gonna call him up,
But in a
and I
benefit-
might even get some. Oh, where's my fuck buddy? Is he only coming over to give me some and
Right.
bye?
So it was always understood that friends with benefits was only there for the benefit of sex.
Right.
But not anymore though, because now most people will still hang out with that friend with benefits.
So let me say this, because everybody, with the exception of me, Shalon, and
Right,
are
Michael.
single. We're single. Did you not know?
What? I'm single?
You're not.
Wait.
I technically I am.
Okay, so the
So-
definition of single is not married.
So I'm not married.
So Sean and Brandon is single.
So why are we all in this?
They're in a
So
relationship.
again, let's go around the room and say, why are we single? Why, Sean? Mm-hmm. Let's do it. Bitch, do it.
can't count them
Because we cut.
because they're enough to be
You guys
common
are
law.
not married, so technically you're single.
But they're enough
That's
to be
true.
common law.
Technically, yes, because when you fill out an application, I have to.
There you go.
Common law.
Right, I have to select single.
There you go.
So why am I single?
Why do you think you're single?
Why do I think I'm single?
Why do you know?
Because Brandon won't let him date. Look,
You know what?
Brandon won't let him single.
Because I'm not interested.
It's crickets over here on my right.
I'm not currently interested in not being single.
Okay, that's good.
Okay.
I don't know if I understood it, but it was good.
So let's go around this way, Brandon. Don't say the same answer.
No, but
Why do you think you're single?
Because he Brandon.
Because Sean haven't asked you to marry him?
Oh, that's good.
no.
That's not good.
I would have used that. I was him. I
Well,
would've
okay,
used
because
it.
technically we are single, but also we are not. So I'm single because if I was to go with that, I was single by choice. I choose to not be with someone.
You choose not to be married.
I choose not to be married,
Okay.
so I'm okay with just me and doing whatever it is I decide to do. If I wasn't in a relationship,
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Lori, why do you think you're
Well,
single?
you didn't say yours.
Oh,
If we
so you
going
want to
this
go?
way-
I was gonna go last.
No.
The question we're asking right now,
I can
if
say why
anybody,
I think I'm single.
anybody's watching want to participate, we want to know why do you think you're single, and from that response, we will give you another question. So we're going around the room right now.
So you want to go with me, or are you going to go with you?
I want you to go with you.
Okay. So the reason why I think that I'm single is because I'm petty. I'm selfish.
Ooh.
And I really like how my life is right now. I feel like at this point, me being so selfish, I just don't want to share right now.
okay.
So and I'm petty. Like, you have to be this tall, you got to be this big, you got to be this light.
Carolyn,
Come
on, Carolyn, because you overqualified. That's right.
Yes, and I'm overqualified.
Brandon,
So I feel like that's why I'm single.
Brandon
because-
Pickett says he knows why he's single. Well, tell us why you know why are you single? That's what we're asking you. Let us know why you're single. Lori, what you got?
Oh my God.
Why do you think you're single?
I think that I am okay. I know why I'm single. I don't even think.
And Carolyn, we're going to ask you.
Peter.
We're going to ask you what that
Hi,
overqualified
Peter.
means in just a minute. Actually, the phone lines are open. If anybody would like to call us at 773-340-3609. I had to look at Glenn because we haven't used that number in a while.
So Lori, why are you single?
Because I like Carolyn's reason. I'm overqualified. One, and so I have children, and a lot of that was because I had children in the house. So now that I don't have children in the house, it's a different thing. Because
Okay.
I didn't want men around my kids.
Okay.
So what is the thing? You still haven't answered the question.
That was it. I'm single. I'm single because I didn't let anybody in. Really, that's my fault.
Okay.
Okay, so it's your fault that you're single.
Yeah, that's my
Okay.
fault.
Michael.
Because I ain't married him yet.
Okay, so for me,
Ooh, the voice. Here, come on now. Peter said Shalon is his baby.
I have several reasons why I believe that I am single. As my weight goes up, my confidence goes down.
Okay.
So that is one of the reasons. The second reason is because of that, I don't put myself out there.
Okay.
I do not do anything. I don't go out. I'm not on any date naps. If you don't find me at the grocery store or the
Or
buffet
work.
line, you ain't gonna find me.
The buffet line.
Yeah,
That
but
fool
that's
said
where
the
I am.
buffet line. He don't be there.
Right. Me and Sean, I was gonna call him this morning.
I did call him
Lori
this morning.
did call me this
So
morning.
I was like, well,
should've
it
just
was
called
raining,
you.
so nobody was gonna go.
No,
but I
should've
was
called
ready.
you. We was ready too.
Oh, seriously, I was ready. I was up at 7. The sofa came at 8:30.
I called him at like 9:30.
talking about?
Because I go to Walgreens and I caught an eye and I was like, well, maybe this is going to work. And then again, it did not happen.
Peter
So
says
again,
to tell you need to be secure in who you are.
I think
I told him, Peter.
Thanks, Phil.
I think that I will receive you. I can't receive you on any apps or anything because I need you to see this body so
Brandon,
you know
I'm
what
not
you're
gonna
getting
do that
into.
with
Okay.
And so I don't think that I have a problem if that's how we met, but I can't do any dating apps. I just don't. But again, I'm not out there. I don't go out. This is what I do. I go to work. This is what I do. So I'm not out there to meet. We went out and I told Brandon this. I said, Brandon was like, you need to put yourself out there. So I said hi to somebody and it just went real left. I'm like, okay, so I'm not afraid of rejections. That's never been something I fear. But I do. It's not that I don't see anybody. I have those FBs.
Yeah.
I do. I have plenty of them.
Wait a minute, you a hoe?
I am.
But
But again, they
I
are
was a
not
hoe.
the people who you want to be committed to. So it's not that I don't get mine or whatever the case may be, but I just don't. That is the reason why I think I'm single.
Okay, I have a question. So, do you feel like you're so comfortable with where you are with your FBs that you don't need to be in a relationship?
No.
I do think they're a hindrance because if I didn't have them, I would probably be looking for the right person.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if they would say, if I would keep calling, they was like, I ain't coming over today. I would probably, well, what the hell?
Yeah.
So if I couldn't pick up the phone to call, because my whole phone is a lot of them. Oh my God!
That damn
Please
phone.
stop. Please let me continue to call. Calling you,
sit
calling you, but again, because they let me continue, then I'm okay.
Yeah.
That's
So,
funny.
But
That reminds me, see what he just said reminds me that Ask Lori question that Rhonda asked. She asked at what age are women done with their whole years? And I don't think they whole years. I think if you're single, have sex as much as you want to.
Exactly.
It's when you get with somebody, so you're not being a hoe. Men are open to express themselves sexually. So just do what you want to do until you feel satisfied.
Well, Michael on our Facebook Live says that he believes he's single because he became fed up with the results or lack thereof, and then it just became a choice to be single. So he couldn't find anything, or what he was finding wasn't of his.
But see, that makes it seem like he just gave up. Like, I believe in happy endings. It's going to happen.
Dating is a job.
It will
It
happen.
is.
Yes.
It
really
is.
is. Being in
You
a
have to be
relationship.
You have
really
to
is.
be committed to it.
You
And
have to
it's-
be committed to the process.
and make it fun.
Yeah.
Make it fun, because of how you going to find anybody if you don't date. So you might go out with this person, totally don't work. Okay, y'all become a friend. Okay, fine. Then you go out with somebody else. Like, don't just single yourself to one person and date it at one time. Date multiple people, because you got to figure out who it is that you want to be with.
Yeah, you
And
can't
so-
do one at a time.
Exactly.
You gotta.
There's the two people in a committed relationship.
But
So-
that's
well-
how I did it when I was dating him.
I did
would've
it
just
too.
dated
He
him,
wasn't the only one I was talking to
and
at that
he
time.
wasn't either.
So
He just
listen,
won.
that brings up another point too. With some of the females that I was talking to that have the FBs, and all of them want to be married.
See,
So then I was like, well, how do you expect to find your husband or your husband find you? Because right now you're not available because you have this situationship.
No.
You know, you have a situationship with the FB. So if you're like Glenn, he's not really interested in being in a relationship because he's good where he is.
No, but
So if you're with an FB that's giving it to you and you're good, then how you expect to find somebody else to marry if you're not going to marry him?
because okay, so
Help us.
okay, so here's what usually happens. Once you find somebody that you want to spend your time with like that, they replace the FB. So like I haven't. Ooh, tell on yourself. boy.
I was going to say, you've been telling yourself.
So okay,
Be
forget
careful
it.
with them words.
So I have not reached out to an FB since I've been talking to a certain person because he takes my time. Like he fills that void, so I don't have to reach out to them. Now we're not married and I'm still considered single, but I don't reach out. Like I haven't called them because I've been spending my time with this person that can particularly grow. That can particularly is not the right word.
And that's
that
what-
can practically turn into something else. So my FBs, like, and if they call me, because it went both ways, you got to be
Yeah.
honest. I'll just say, well, I'm kind of talking to somebody right now. I can't hook up with you.
And that is what it is. And so I don't want nobody to misinterpret that, because we have FBs, that we are not committed about that committed. Because I will give it all up for whoever is right.
Exactly.
I will make it happen for
Right.
whoever's right. So if that person in Walgreens came and then we start dating, then then my folks know.
Right.
You ain't the one.
Right.
And they know that if I am dating, because they've been around for years, I am 35. No, I'm done. I'm 49. And they already know it because they've been around for years. And they know they ain't the one.
Right.
But they want to be. Don't get it twisted. They keep saying, why can't we be? Because we can't. But you can stop this, because if you want to stop this, I'm
Right.
good with that.
Exactly.
So, but if someone comes along who wants to be with me and want to be in my life, and you about the business,
Exactly.
yeah, I'm good. Let's do it.
Right.
Let's try it.
You got to get him a chance.
This is all very good and very.
That means we went too long.
No. let's play a song,
That finger came up.
and then we're gonna come back. We're gonna talk about some more of. We're gonna go to the next question. We're gonna think of the next question. So again, she's doing a video blog, and this is part of the video blog. It's just interviews of people to try and figure out what's going on in their lives and why there's so many people that are single and can want to get married, but are not doing so. So that's what she's trying to figure out. Shalon Coleman, the authorist, author of 3 books. Go to her website at
ShalonLColeman.org.
I was looking at this Jello shot. I'm like, it's melting. ShalonLColeman.org.
The foolishness.
All right, we'll be back in just a
Oh
moment.
my God, it's melting though.
With some more conversation, and Off the Cuff is coming up in just a minute. It's the SJS show.
Am I supposed to drink it?
Yeah. Shine. But
Girl, I woke up before the night, thinking about the night.
It's the Sean Jackson Show. SJSShow.com.